What's going on, everybody? So here's a side hustle tip for you to make some money that is doable for just about anybody out there. And this one is interior painting. And before you scroll off anywhere else, most people have the ability to go and paint a wall. You've done it a time or two. You can watch some YouTube videos on how to do it and get the basics done and what it takes to prep for it. But one easy way to do this is get on your Facebook in the morning, at lunch, and in the afternoon, in the evenings. Make a post saying, I paint bedrooms for $200. And then put your phone number below it and leave it. But do that 3 times a day. If you can tag people that, you know, your spouse or your family, your brothers or sisters, you can tag them in that post so it gets even more exposure, even better. But you may be in a spot where you can't afford to quit your job to go on an adventure trying to figure out something you can do. But if you enjoy painting in the slightest way, this is a way that you can make some really good money on the side. So you might be making $600 or $1,000 a week now, but it's not really enough for you to truly enjoy life. So what would happen in this case is you keep working your full-time job and you do these posts every single day. And if there's any other outlets, you know, you got Facebook, Instagram, you got Twitter, you've got Nextdoor app, you've got Craigslist, if it's close to your area. There's all kinds of different places you can put that same spill. I paint bedrooms for $200. And what that $200 is you provide the labor and the customer provides the paint. That makes it sort of easier on you. That way they make sure they get the right color paint and you just come out after they've got it and you use their paint and you paint their bedrooms. A bedroom like what I'm in right now, this is my office. My office is only 12 by 12. This is a perfect kind of setup for a $200 room. A person that's very skilled at painting could probably paint this bedroom, you know, in less than 2 hours. A person that's starting out may take 4 hours. So if you're at 4 hours just starting out, that's still $50 an hour on your days off. And most people, when they contact you, are not going to call you for one room. Most time they've got at least 2 or 3, if not the entire inside of a house. That might be too much for you, the inside to begin with, but 2 or 3 rooms may be manageable on your days off. So I've got a room beside this one that's about the same. We've got an oversized bedroom over here, and you may have 3 or 4 rooms. Who knows? But the point being is that you can sit here and make an easy few $100s or $1,000 extra on the weekend just by painting bedrooms. It's not hard work. It's not rocket science. It's painting. So just think about the situation and get out of yourself, you know, in a sense, like look at yourself and see, are you truly happy with the amount of money that you're making? And a lot of people these days, like, they over sophisticate how hard it is to make extra money. People's like, I got this secret formula, you know, do this, blah, 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 you know. But who cares about secret formula? Painting is in high demand. It's highly demanded right now. And at the time I'm making this video, it is February 2nd, 2022. The market is still booming as far as real estate. People are moving out of houses and they're selling them. And so when they're selling them, a lot of times one of the number one things they do is they have a lot of paint work done. And in general, people have paint work done in the houses quite often. So that being said, that's just a starter price for you. And as you get better, you may be able to start adding a little bit more price, a little bit more value to the customer and a little bit more skills and make even more money and possibly even transition out of your full-time job that you don't like or, you know, or it just doesn't produce enough. And then you get to work at your own, you know, pace. So you might get to a point to where, and I've seen this happen with painters for whatever reason, a lot of painters out there don't show up or, you know, myself, I contacted a painter that I thought was going to take care of me, that I knew the guy. And he's like, yep, I got you. I'm running about 4 weeks out right now. Okay, that's good business. He's got a lot of business. 4 weeks out. It ended up turning up into like 6 months and me asking like, dude, come on, when you going to paint my house? You know, I need this done. And so he just never got back to me. Don't be these painters. That's your competition. So if you give people a solid quote and you show up and you do the work and, you know, you're very polite and to them while you're there, you're going to get tons of work. That's all there is to it. You're going to get referrals. You're going to get repeats. And you keep putting your stuff out there, you're going to make the money, okay? But just don't overcomplicate this. It's just painting. As you get into it a little bit more, you might learn a little bit more and get into some more higher skilled levels of painting. People are going to ask you to do trim too. It takes a little bit more of a steady hand to do that, a little bit more taping. If some people have a steady hand to where they don't have to really tape, but myself, I can paint, but in order to get a straight line, I usually have to tape off a lot of things because my skill set, whenever I was running my company for 5 years, was in pressure washing. So just take this into consideration. Do what you want with it. Either way, if you want to hear more ideas of things that you can do on the side, or you're interested in learning more things that you can do, period, follow me, subscribe, comment, tell me ideas that you do if you think that would make a good video. I love helping people. That's the only purpose of these videos, is to help people who are feeling stuck and they don't make much money, figure out a way to make a path on their own. That's all this is. It's no secret damn formulas, like I said. Anyways, take care. Have the best, day that you can. Make the best of it. And, don't be scared to try. Don't be scared to take that risk. You can do it. See ya.